Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of our fluency lesson from the story Letters Home from Yosemite. And this week with our fluency, we are looking at appropriate phrasing, which is so exciting and such an important piece of our fluency. Because if you take a look here, pardon me, I did a little bit of a reminder that when we read aloud, we group our words together into phrases to better get an understanding for the meaning of our text. We pause after action. When we see punctuation, we know to pause after our commas, periods, question marks, or those exciting exclamation marks. So we're going to do a little bit of modeling, and then you are going to do a little bit of modeling for me. So before we get to our practicing appropriate phrasing, we're going to slide down here and take a look at some of these examples, starting off with just our sentences. So let's look at some of these examples. Here you'll see this first line right here where it says, and I'm just going to read the sentence. Tom yelled to his friend Sam, "Wait for me." So if you notice here on this first sentence, there's a period, and then I ended it with a backslash. And then if you notice here on this sentence, "Wait for me," there's an exclamation mark, and then I ended this sentence with 2 backslashes. So what do you think those backslashes are representing? Think about it. You're absolutely right. Those are representing, or they're showing us where we're supposed to pause, where our sentences and where our appropriate phrasing is shown, where it's indicated. All right, so perfect. So did you notice that I changed my voice to show excitement? The exclamation point here signals the need for change. We know that. We read those exclamatory sentences. We've studied those. Now take a look at this example here. Did you find your dog? Did you notice that I changed my voice again at the end of that sentence? The question mark is another signal for me that I need to raise my voice. Did you get a new haircut? Did you buy a new pair of shoes? Our voice rises and changes. That's a signal for us, okay? That falls into appropriate phrasing. Now, no, I don't want to do. Now, another piece is looking at this sentence. It says, Tom said he found his dog in his doghouse, and they both laughed. Now, I paused after the walk briefly after the word doghouse. You notice my backslash right here, it's 1. The single backslash means I'm pausing, but just not as long. And then this last backslash here, the 2 backslashes, it's a period, and I'm going to pause a little bit longer. So I paused briefly after the word doghouse. Tom said he found his dog in his doghouse, and they both laughed. Well, I paused because it was after an action, the word found, and where the action happened, which was the doghouse. So there, I paused longer at the end of the sentence because there is a period, okay? So I want you to, your job is going to be to practice reading this sentence. Tom said he found his dog in his doghouse, and they both laughed. And you are going to, I want you to record yourself on a phone, in a mirror, and then I want you to read that back to your parents or someone in your house. I know you can do it. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.